Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Lego Space. Today we're just going to do a little update. I got a cool little mock project going on. My first ever non-Lego produced Lego set um, is a Technicar. It's actually the Hoonicorn. This particular one is made by Mech Factor. Pretty impressed with the fitment of the parts and just how everything's been going together. Of course, I have been making my own changes to it, just for some certain things that I wanted done certain ways. I wanted to change the look of a few things. Started this Thursday evening, and when I'm doing this video, this is Sunday morning, so I haven't gotten too far on it. I was hoping to get the car done this weekend, but just with some other things going on around the house and some of the changes that I have been making, it's been taking a little bit more time, which that's fine. I had planned on it taking a little bit longer than usual just for some of the things that I wanted to change on it. For those of you who are car people and Lego people, you know what the Hoonicorn is. If you don't, go on YouTube, look it up. It's an amazing car. The fella that came up with the idea for this car and drove this car in many awesome videos passed away early this year. So I meant to get a couple of these a little bit earlier and just kind of drug my feet on it. And after the passing of Ken Block, the rally driver and the stunt driver for the Jim Kahana videos, he was a big person in my life. A lot of pretty much idolized that guy. He did a lot of driving. I'm a huge car guy, so he did a lot for the vehicle motorsports community over the years. Real innovator, icon, real cool guy. Super sad loss. And so finally getting around to getting these cars and building them. So couple changes that I've done so far is just some recoloring of a couple things, added a couple little details in the cockpit of the car. Changed the turbos that stick up out of the hood a little bit. Did some more, kind of did some changes to the front end of how it is from the instructions. You guys can see how the stock front end looks on the picture there. Compared to my front end, which has a couple little differences here and there. And with this being a Chinese-made product, the stickers and everything that they give for this are very rip-off. They don't really, excuse me, don't really have anything specifically for this car and the Hoonigan brand and Ken Block and all that. So I am going to look around for some 1/8 scale stickers that would more fit, some actual licensed stickers with name brands, actual name brands on them and stuff. So it'll be kind of an ongoing project, and I do have another one of these coming because I want to do 2 different versions of this car. For those of you not familiar with this car, like I said, go on YouTube. They're in the Jim Kahana videos. Started off with number 7 and Climb Kahana and Jim Kahana 10. You'll see this car go through a couple different changes, and I'm doing kind of both eras of this car. There was a pre-turboed version that was just a naturally aspirated V8. This is the twin turbo version. The next one that I build will be the naturally aspirated V8. Really impressed with the build process on this. I'm a huge Technic fan. As you can tell, I enjoy Technic sets, a lot of complicated ones, a lot of the bigger ones. The vehicles, of course, the cars. I love the cars. And this one, the build process has been pretty complicated, actually, as far as Technic goes. A lot of complicated connections, stuff you really have to pay attention to. I've only made one mistake on this in the building, and it was pretty early on, so it wasn't too hard to fix. Since then, I've really been watching the instructions closely because I don't want to make another mistake. and have to tear stuff apart. But you guys can see the V8 down there. It's got fully functional pistons like a normal Technic set would. Some features that this car in real life have particularly are kind of put onto the mock kit here, which I thought was pretty cool. It has really cool inboard suspension. The blue colored shocks is pretty cool. I've never seen those. Of course, this is not Lego issued parts. This is from Mech Factor. All these parts are literally molded to Lego standards. They just do not say Lego on them. I was really impressed. I kind of took a leap of faith on this set, solely for the fact that they were producing the correct wheels. This car has had a couple different rims on it in the later years, but this specific set of rims are from a company called 1552, the style of them, and they were the only ones that I could find that actually had these correct rims for it. And you guys can see they're pre-molded pins on the back, so they pop right into the rotors, much like the rims on the Bugatti. So that's really nice that they did that, and the quality of the mold on these rims is really nice. Same size tire and same size rim that is on the Bugatti. A lot of these, I think there's like one or two other companies that produce this particular car outside of the Lego brand, and they use the Bugatti rims with different colors on those rims, and I'm not a big fan of that. So that's why like I said, I took a leap of faith on this. I was really hoping I was going to get what I ordered, and I did. And so far I've been pleasantly surprised at the quality of the parts, the building process, how everything's been working. Everything on this is pretty much up to Lego Technic standards from what I've seen in the past. So pretty happy with this. Like I said, just a few changes, some things that they didn't get quite right, or some things that I wanted to be a little bit more specific. I've been going back and making changes. The engine area didn't really change too much. Like I said, I kind of changed the turbos on it a little bit for the version that I'm doing of this car. Made the front end look a little bit more correct in the grille. Stuff like that. Has a nice fold down hood that fits around the turbos. Has inboard suspension on the rear too. The shocks are hidden underneath this plate, but you guys can kind of see that action in there. It is an all-wheel drive vehicle, so it's got a front and rear diff. Something else that was very specific about the real car is the engine sits behind the front differential, which is on how it is on the real one, so I thought that was pretty cool that they were able to do that correctly. A little instrument panel there showing the gauges. Steering wheel. Something else that I thought was really cool on this is they went as far as to hook the steering wheel up to the actual steering of the car. And back here on this post, once the trunk lid is put on here, there's going to be a gear where you can steer it from back there too. So that's pretty cool. Two different forms of steering on it. There are motor options for this car. They do have remote control versions, and you can buy motors to put onto this car in a remote control kit. I didn't bother doing that. I'm not really I already have a remote control version of this car that's non-Lego, so I wasn't interested in actually having this one remote control. But it does have a actual gear shifter that has a 2-speed transmission that it actually shifts through. But that only works with the motors, so right now it's just kind of a cool little thing to have in there. Did some recoloring on that handle. They originally had all in red parts. I made it black, just like the real car. Put a little handbrake in there. Another thing was, if you guys ever do check out this car online there, some of the features where it has these nice air intakes, and just the fins. There was 3 of them. This kit included 4th. The 4th one right here. So I took that off, filled that with some parts to kind of fill in that hole. The fenders are done really cool. They're utilizing these bendable shafts and just putting a bunch of 3x1s pass-throughs on those, so that's pretty cool to get the shape of the fenders on it. But yeah, overall pretty cool for a mock kit. Like I said, this is my first non-Lego issued Lego set, and no complaints so far, other than just the janky rip-off stickers that they give you. But that's an easy fix. I can find some 1/8 stickers online somewhere with actual Ford emblems. This is a supposed to be a 1965 Mustang, so Ken Block worked with Ford as a sponsor for many years, so this is going to have some Ford stickers on it, some Ford emblems, and stuff like that, plus some other sponsor stickers that I have to track down. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Other than that, I did pick up a new set yesterday. Got lucky and found it at Walmart. Is the Office set. I watched the show when it was actively on TV with new episodes. Watched it for many years. Really enjoyed it, and I didn't get the set when they first came out with it, and just because I kind of had some other sets that I was after at the time, and I just so happened to be at a Walmart yesterday that had one of these, so I got lucky and picked it up at Walmart. Pretty excited about that. This will be my second show themed, or a television show themed set. You guys might have saw it in my intro video. Me and my wife both collectively have a couple TV show sets. She was big into Friends, so of course she has the Friends Apartments and the coffee shop. And then I'm a little bit older, so I'm into some older shows like Seinfeld. So when they came out with the Seinfeld set, of course I had to get that. So now my Office set, I'll have to kind of move a few things around and fit my Office set in here somewhere. The Winnie the Pooh one is also my wife's. She likes that, so we got her that. And but yeah, that's pretty much it for right now, guys. Just a kind of a cool mock set to fill some free time that I got on my weekends. Especially right now, since it's dead in the middle of winter, and our winters here suck. I live in Minnesota, so the winters here really suck, and so it's kind of nice to stay inside and just build some sets on my weekends, stay warm. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I don't want to make it too long. Like I said, I probably am going to have some pretty lengthy videos coming on this channel eventually, especially when we start showing off the Titanic in some detail and talking about the changes that I made to it. Going through some of these other sets that I've made some changes to, like the Charger. Did a lot of changes to that. The Mustang down there, did some changes to that. We'll kind of go through that. I have old sets back from when I was a little kid. Some stuff from the early 90s. And stuff like that. So space stuff we'll go through. I've modded all these space shuttles. I think I mentioned that in my first video. So yeah, right now just kind of doing an off-brand Lego set, trying that out, seeing what that's about. And like I said, so far pleasantly surprised with the quality, the fitment. Everything runs good on it, smooth, or as smooth as could be. Technic itself isn't very smooth. It's hard to make smooth, but not bad. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, like the video. Just starting out on this channel, so hopefully I can kind of grow this channel into something really cool for you guys, show you some neat things, some of the modifications that I like doing to certain sets, and I hope you enjoy. And until next time, take care.